So Joe, talking ahead of the Southend game, it's obviously been a disappointing start to the season. However, a first home win of the campaign could certainly help turning things around, couldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think our home form hasn't been good enough, and giving ourselves some sort of solid base to work off by at least giving ourselves a chance by winning games at home, I think is something that we probably need to change quite quickly. Home needs to be somewhere where you're confident going to and winning games, and we know we can because we did it last season. It's just getting the first one, I think, this year and getting the ball rolling.
Now, the end of last season showed how very fine margins can often decide games or even entire campaigns. Although not being at our best on Tuesday night, we were probably a little bit unfortunate not to have the chance to take away a point with the penalty shout being waved away. It just shows how important it is, though, to stay in these games right until the end, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think that is a lesson learned, that we need to stay in games longer, because chances like Connor's penalty, which was a penalty, do come along. At the same time, we still lost the game, and it wasn't necessarily a position that we thought we might be in, given the way we played. I think we know we can do a lot better than that. So, I mean, if we can up our performances, we're not going to be in the positions where we're just trying to get last-minute penalties to draw games. We should be winning games by 2 or 3 goals, really.
Now, United certainly aren't the only team that have had a difficult start to the season. There are a lot of teams with the same aim as us this season, including our opponents on Saturday. Is it a case of trying to rediscover the form from last season, or is it more about looking at just what's in front of you and dealing with one game at a time?
I think there's a balance to be struck, especially with people that were here last year. We can take some confidence from what we did last year. At the same time, it's a new campaign. It's a team. It's a league with lots of new players in it, new teams, lots changed. So we've got to look forward as well. I mean, you're right. Other teams have struggled to start, but that shouldn't be any sort of comfort or consolation. Really, we should be focusing ourselves and trying to pick up the results that we want, not looking sideways.
Now, despite not witnessing a home win this season so far, I'm sure you'll agree that the fans have been superb once again, and they've got a big role to play again on Saturday, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. It makes a massive difference. It still feels quite weird having fans in. It's still in a little bit of where we were at last year, where there were no fans in, and that kind of still almost feels like the norm. So coming out every game at the moment, having the fans there, still it made a massive impact before, but even more so now, because it doesn't quite feel like the norm. They can definitely drive us on, and they have done before. I'm sure they'll continue to do so.
Well, Joe, thank you for joining us, and the very best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.